This is the story of a cat. Of a cat with wings. This is actually the story of a video I made in Italian, and I'm trying now to translate, showing you some footage, where I did what I call a DIY surfskate for the poor guys. I took a second-hand board that had a razor tail problem, like was very wasted in this part. And for cruising, if you put bigger wheels than regular skateboard wheels, you risk to have wheel bites. It's the situation in which the wheel touch the board and stop immediately, and it's very dangerous because you're gonna fly off the board. To avoid the wheel bite, you can use risers to have more space in between the wheel and the board. Or you can cut your board. You can cut your board exactly when you should have your wheel bite, and so you avoid the wheel bite. But the risers are not made only to avoid wheel bite, but also to improve the turn of the truck. There are, for example, angled risers that are not just regular risers, but are risers with an angle. This angle changes the turn capacity of the truck because it's actually changing the angle between the truck and the pivot, or in general, you can say between the truck and the plate. So, if without an angled razor, I should have an angle, I don't know, maybe of 60 degrees. With this extreme angle razor that I built myself, because I cut this one and I put on top of another razor that was already angled just a little bit, I obtain an angle that is almost 90 degrees, and this gave me so much turning that allowed me to pump just rotating the upper part of my body, and also leaning in the traditional way with the skateboard, just combining these two movements. This situation in which you have almost 90 degrees is very similar to the CX tracks, whatever you say in English, of the Carver or of other surf skates that I believe they are a copy of the CX tracks from the Carver. And nothing. I want you to have a surf feeling without spending 300 euros, because I mean, those surf skates are excellent, but they are crazy expensive. I tried this track to some friends that are used to the Carver. They enjoyed it. They wouldn't change it for this. Of course, it's not perfect. I'm not saying that it's perfect. It's definitely lighter, more practical to go around. Okay, the back track instead need to stay more stable, because first of all, the shape is not the same, so there is a slight risk of wheel bites. So I need a bushing that is slightly harder than the bushing in the front. I need to tighten it a little bit more, and I need to have more stability, to avoid speed wobble when I'm going very fast. Because what happens? You have so much control of the front part of your skate, you have not that much control of the back part of your skate. So I put an angle riser, but not extreme like the angle riser in the front, tighter tracks, and this is not just to avoid the speed wobble, it's also because when you pump with your skate, you give so much power in the front, and you need to pivot with your back, so the back needs to be stronger and don't slide. It is important that you have a lot of grip. Then sliding is another story that you can explore, but as long as we want to simulate a surfy feeling, avoiding pushing with the feet, but just turning this way and pump your skate and pushing this way, this is a good combination. This is my cat. Yes, I painted my cat to make it unique. And what the fuck? Let's go trying this combo because it went through different levels and finally I achieved the perfect angle that I was chasing, and now it's ready. Now I have a brand new grip tape and nothing. Fuck off. Board ready. Let's go. I could go forever just until I'm tired, but I could go forever not pushing.